Right.
A slam dunk.
There's something about the release point that's not repeating well.
He should throw out the first pitch for the Rockets.
And we go back to our first pitch of the night. And it was near perfect, although not exact.
Ember Moon.
How about when they were challenging the call where you're like, oh man?
Yeah, I was scared.
But how about the standing ovation afterwards?
It was cool.
Now, very good motion. And apparently, yep, she said yes.
There you go. Underhand. There you go.
And accompanied to the mound by her big brother Zach, please welcome 7-year-old Haley Dawson.
Really, really excited.
And why do you like baseball?
Because it's fun.
Tell me about your first memory. Where were you? What were you doing?
Oh, no.
Yeah, he did, Julia. Now they've switched it, but initially he went for the right hand.
They look happy.
So does that qualify as an official proposal when you mess up?
Oh, pull.
Boy, he did catch that. It was nice. Oh.
Nicely done, young man.
And in the first row, and the fan said, no, I don't want it from a visiting player. You keep it. And the Nats keep their lead. And he gives it to the adorable little kid.
Sarah Silverman to promote that festival throughout the first pitch to Ricky Romero. Got some good velocity on the throw. Pretty proud of herself.
If you could say he made her day or made her year. Take a look at that.
Yeah. And that's a part of the game that, you know, most players don't get, but Carlos Gomez certainly does. And look at that. She'll.
A nice play by that gentleman. And I think she's happy.
It's a catch and release down there.
Last foul ball with her beer.
Yeah. No bad hops there.
There it is.
I was rooting for the girl myself. And she wins in the end.
Nice.
Yes.
Minutes out. 250.
Passionate to the end.
And thank goodness you are here, sunshine. Oh, every move, sheer poetry.
Both really well struck. A souvenir for that little one.
Well, that's a nice job, Starling. Thank you, honey. I'll put it in my
Fourth.
Happy, happy kids.
Fourth. Show him, and he was happy, and then he would get kind of down, then he'd get happy.
Guess what happens next? Does she get the ball or not?
She was about to go. Aaron Judge making more friends, and that young lady cannot believe what just happened.
That's a great way to start your summer right there, isn't it?
Dropped an OM.
Pitches that baseball and then turns to the group of young ladies behind him and said, hey, ladies, would you like a ball? And they go, oh, aren't you so sweet? But then he says, I gave her.
And just come up a little bit shy.
Ichiro touched her with his glove, and she is freaking out. This is
30 TV time. And a souvenir. That's the best.
Gave it to the little girl.
Nice.
For me.
Thank you.
For me.
And Gomez came out to give her a baseball and then told her, you're throwing out the first pitch tonight. And check her out. Nice. Perfect strike. What an arm. Screaming line drive, no problem.
Yeah, she wasn't messing around. She wasn't letting that thing come to her.
As we watch this fine play down the right field side.
Yeah. Very calm.
1969, 70 and 71. Playing with the Houston Astros. And
Oh, Lord.
Every single one is dialed in. Welcome to parenting in 2015. They're all just completely transfixed by the technology. Sit next to your neighbor and have a conversation, or you can just completely ignore them.
Now look at this. I mean, already a gentleman. That is very nice.
Look at how proud.
Oh, well, it was fun while it lasted. There's a good-hearted fan return.
And it just happened again. Keeps happening here at Fenway. Passing on the goodness.
Merrifield's been on 4 times tonight. A couple of walks, a couple of hits, both singles.
Hey, look, another young person who gave the ball to somebody.
Very little reaction time. The barrel of the bat just went flying into the seats, and that little girl, she's looking at how dangerous that could have been.
Oh my! You got to be kidding me!
Is dead.
He gets out of the way.
He'll late it.
No, did he not catch?
Shadowing thing for the future that he might not be by your side.
Maybe I do need to.
What your typical Yu Darvish outing, and yeah, he is a guy that throws a lot of pitches. His pitch count gets elevated throughout the game, but
Good move by Reynolds. Well, they were booing him at first because the guy that had the opportunity to catch it used it.
Brought his glove.
World Series with the Giants. Uh-oh, easy.
Oh, yeah.
If I don't...
That was fun. Gamer babes, you gotta love them. Come on.
Beverage just got a little foamier. Wow. Alonzo. Let's see.
Later. She would know.
I don't know my dances. I'm not going to try to say I do, but
in either case, it's dead straight. That's what we're talking about. Without the movement on his fastball, he becomes very hittable.
A decent ERA for the Rocky pitcher, 3.66, well below the team average.
How precious is that?
Wearing the pizza. That's what I'm talking about. Eat hard. He has a question. I have a question.
Yeah, who's this pinch hitting?
Yes.
They can pick
Great
it.
job.
They can pick it.
Look at this.
That's
Way to go, Heidi.
That's a bullet down there.
Standing ovation. That's outstanding.
So he's been able to do his last outing again to the first hitter. Franco is be able to throw inside with effectiveness.
She having a great time. That's okay. Lick it off. No, maybe I won't lick it off. I'll just leave it on because I know I'm going to get.
There's his little friend. Now she has a baseball to go with the bat and can't wait to show it to mom and dad. So Jason gets it in terms of catching the fly ball. Then he
just wish they'd leave me alone and let me wear my hat. Oh, wow. The princess has arrived. A little late, but that's okay, dear. We know you've been busy with your hair.
All smiling. Yeah. Not very often you come to a ball game and get a bat intact, right? Well, she's got a great story to tell about her time at the ballpark, that's for sure. Probably had a lot of friends watching right now, too.
See? Went in. Got it. Gives it to the kid. She's like, that's not so hard, is it?
Judging by the toss. But try to throw in those shoes, though. It's a good point.
That might lead to. Miss Texas is here and threw out the first pitch.
I think she would stop me today to ask how I was feeling. He cares about me more than you do, Rick.
That's true.
Yeah. That's true. I told him to go get you later on. He said no problem. No, she's really cool.